Thank you for tuning in to the Wendy Inspire channel and for joining our happy BME village where everyone belongs. So no matter who you are, no matter how you are, no matter what you are in fact safe here with us here in our happy BME village. All right, villagers, I actually have one of our special guests today. Her name is Tamika, and she is a happy being me villager. Today, she is going to share a way or a technique or how she was able to overcome a tough time in her life. All right, so check her out. I have a question for you, Tamika. So my question for you is, the Happy BME Village is all about us learning and growing together. It's about us embracing everything that makes us different, because everything that makes us different also makes us special. So you were sharing that when you grew up a little bit different. What was it like to be a little bit different? And then how were you able to overcome the fact that maybe you were a little bit different than some of the other kids or some of the other adults or some of the other people in the neighborhood? How are you able to overcome what it feels like to be different?
Well, I was born with cerebral palsy, and the right side of me is with drag more so than the left. The right side is smaller than my left, and I was constantly teased. But it was being in church, it was being around godful people to let me know, yes, you're different, but you're here for a reason.
Amen.
And each time that I was meant to feel different, God put his arm around me and said, you're my child and you're beautiful.
Amen. So another question would be, if someone is going through a tough time, so you said that you looked a little bit different physically and you were around godly people and God was with you, what would you say to someone who may not know God, who may be facing a tough time? What tools or resources would they be able to utilize in addition to God to help them get through a tough time?
Everyone, just be around positive people, because even though they may not claim to be his child, but they're his child, because he's all about positivity, inspiring, encouraging. So yes, they may not claim him, but they still of him, because they're giving you encouragement, positiveness. They're lifting your spirits. Never give up. That's another thing that I learned from my walk, is to never give up, because you only have you, and God doesn't give up on us, so why should we give up on ourselves?
Amen. And in closing, what's one thing that you would say to that young lady or that young man, that adult or that middle-aged person? What would one thing that you would say to them to help them feel inspired, to help them feel encouraged, and help them feel positive and uplifted? What's one thing that you would tell them, a word of reflection or a word of inspiration for them to continue to hold on and to continue to keep the faith? What's one thing that you would say to them?
Love self, love others, love, just spread love.
Just spread love.
Because God is love. So,
amen.
Yes.
So just spread love, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in to the Wendy Inspire channel and for joining our happy BME village where everyone belongs. Spread love. Bye.
Bye.